day 6 of the Radio Free Skaro Fluid Links Advent Calendar. Today's question comes from Lexi Denton on our website, radiofreescaro.com. Russell T. Davies comes to you and demands that you must somehow reintroduce Richard E. Grant's Schalke Doctor back into the canon somehow for the upcoming next series. How do you all go about doing it?
Iconically.
Iconically.
Only. I don't know if I top that.
There's got to be a way, right? I mean, we don't see him regenerate into someone or out of someone. Okay, Warren, you got something? Here we go.
You have a segment in which the Doctor is trapped in an animated multiversal world, and then you have him as the Schalke Doctor as he looked back then, but it's done like Flash type movements and stuff. It's all deliberately made kind of like clunky looking, like not that they had anything else they could work with at the time, so fair enough. I'm not criticizing the original animation. I'm just saying it is 20 years ago or so. So I mean, so it's going to look different. So or you bring the animated Schalke Doctor into the real world in a Roger Rabbit type jape fest.
Love it. Why haven't they done that? They should do that. I feel like in Star Wars, I think all the Clone Wars people and stuff from Rebels, I think should show up as animated people at live action stuff, and then I'd believe it. And you know, we don't need Rosario Dawson as Ashoka. We need the animated Ashoka in the Mandalorian show. So
why not?
That's what we should do. That's not I was going to say, like, you remember in, what was it now? It Takes You Away. Can You Hear Me? Where they did that awesome, exposition with, like that animation, which looked like kind of like, like it was like written on walls and stuff in caves and everything. I thought that was kind of cool. And it'd be kind of like, you know, if David Tennant's 14th Doctor sort of goes, oh, I remember back at this time when I was like, you know, doing this, and they do a flashback and it's choppy flash animation with Richard E. Grant, who of course has already been in Doctor Who. So can he be Doctor Who again? I think it's been done before.
Well, he shows up as Loki. He shows up as Loki in the original classic Loki outfit.
Yeah.
Why not?
And now that Disney owns Doctor Who, but now they have some precedence for that. So maybe they could just work him in and he just be there. They should, honestly, you could do a fan edit of Power of the Doctor and have like all you have, you know, Joe Martin showing up there sitting on the rock next to the telephone pole and have Richard E. Grant sit there. That would have been fun. I kind of wish they would have had Richard E. Grant now that I think of it. And that would have just thrown everybody for a loop. Chris, do you have any ideas of how to work in the REG Doctor into the official canon?
Not as good of an idea as you guys had, no. My first thought was...
Well, that's why we're the future showrunners of Doctor Who and you aren't.
Not if they want the show to survive.
My first thought was, well, Disney is broadcasting Doctor Who. Disney owns The Simpsons, owns Fox, owns The Simpsons-ish. Right. So some sort of like Treehouse of Horror type thing. Where you have a few different like different vignettes within a story where somehow the Schalke Doctor gets worked in there. So whether it's a animated thing with an animated Schalke Doctor or an animated Schalke Doctor in a live action world or a live action Schalke Doctor, or I don't know.
Right.
Can we go back to was it the name of the Doctor that Grant was in?
Yeah,
I know he was in
Snowman
as well, but because he appeared in, what was the name of the Doctor? Wasn't it?
It was the name of the Doctor.
Yeah. He's the Great Intelligence.
Yeah.
Could we go back to that and shoehorn in that he was the Doctor there, like make that the Schalke Doctor in some sort of flashback or something?
He could be playing 3-dimensional chess there. Yeah,
that's true. And then because he's a grump. He kind of merges with Peter Capaldi's Doctor and he regenerates into a grump, and also is the guy who was in Pompeii several years prior to that. I think I like that.
That is just complicated enough for Doctor Who fans to come up with.